and sell handmade jewelry. Your company is considering participating in a sales cabinet event held annually in your city. The sales cabinet attracts a large number of visitors, providing an opportunity for business to showcase and sell their product. So here are the details of the scenario of CVP analysis. So for the fixed cost, booth rental is 500 ringgit for the duration of the carnival. Then for marketing materials is 200 ringgit for banners, flyers, and promotional items. Then for staffing is 300 ringgit for hiring extra personnel to manage the booth during the event. Then for labor cost, cost of goods sold is 10 ringgit per piece of handmade jewelry. Then for sales commission is 10% of the selling price for each piece sold at the carnival. So for selling price, the selling price of jewelry at the carnival is expected to be 30 ringgit per piece. So our task is to conduct a CVP analysis to determine the feasibility of participating in sales carnival. So consider the following assumption for your analysis. Yang first is expected sales volume 50 to 200 pieces of jewelry during the carnival. So I think this can use for the CVP when we draw the graph. So for the second, ignore any other overhead costs not mentioned in the scenario. Then assume a linear relationship between sales volume and labor cost. So for required, we have calculated contribution margin per unit and the contribution margin ratios. And second is determine the break-even points in units and sales revenue. Then C is prepare a CVP graph showing the break-even point and the profit or loss area. So D is analyze the sensitivity of profit to change in sales volume. E, based on your analysis, provide a recommendation on whether the company should participate in the sales carnival and justify your decision. So last is if the company wants to have a profit of 10,000 ringgit, how much unit sales should we make? So let us move from the first one. So they who did the first one,
right, calculate the contribution margin. So I did this question. So first we need to calculate the contribution margin per unit. So the info that we have in the question is selling price is 30 ringgit per unit and cost of goods sold 10 ringgit per unit and the sales commission is 10%.
Sorry to interrupt you. Do you want to share your screen?
Yeah.
Or you just explain it?
I just explain.
Okay.
So for sales commission, we have 10% of the selling price. And for variable cost, it's 15 ringgit. So for the first question, we need to calculate the contribution margin per unit. And then we use the formula selling price minus variable cost. So for this question, for selling price is 13 ringgit minus 13. So the answer is 17 ringgit per unit. That answer is for the contribution margin per unit. And then we move to the contribution margin ratio. So for the formula of contribution margin ratio, it's the selling price minus variable price. So it's 13 ringgit minus 13 and divide by 13. So the answer is 57%. So that's all for my question.
I think it should, because I also, before I do my CVP graph, right, I also already calculated contribution margin. Then I think I can share the screen. Yeah. So just now you said about this, right?
Yeah.
So our contribution margin ratio is 57%. Right, so the second one, I think we can move. For the first one, no question, right? Or something, or someone want to say something? No, so we move to the question B. For the question B, we need to determine the break-even point in units and sales revenue. So ATHIRAH, right?
Yes. For the question, this question, determine the break-even point in unit and sales revenue. So the first one, I find the fixed cost, which is that the given in the statement, which is booth rental 500 ringgit, marketing material 200 ringgit, and staffing 300 ringgit. So that the total fixed cost is 1,000 ringgit. So the second one, break-even point. For the formula, break-even point unit is fixed cost over the contribution margin per unit. So that Faqihah is find the contribution margin per unit. So just put the fixed cost over the 70 ringgit, and I get the 58.8082. So I gunakan I get the 59 units. Okay, sorry. Okay, for the last break even point in sales revenue. So the formula is BEP in units. Divide. What's the selling price per unit, and I get the 15 units, 30 ringgits, and get the 1770. Okay, that's all.
So I think also same with me. Yeah, this is the answer that I got. Also, I got 59 units.
I have one question.
Yeah.
About the break-even point in unit that got decimal point. So we need to write 59 unit or just write 58 unit and ignore the 82. What do you guys think? So I'm confused on that 59.
Yeah, because it's more than 0.5. Yeah. So it should be the 59. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with Oliver.
Okay. So, any question for this? No. All right. So we move to the CVP graph. Okay. So I do this part so I can share with you guys. Okay, this one. Okay, so how we can draw this graph? Okay, so this is the sales and cost lah. Okay, and then the below is the unit of sales. So first, okay, how I draw it? Okay, first, our fixed cost is 1,000, right? Okay, so this is the green line is the fixed cost. Okay, so you can see this is the this is the for the fixed cost lah. The line for the fixed cost, this means is stable on 1,000. Yeah. So, right. For this blue line, right? Actually, this is look on our sales because the maximum, if we follow the question lah, we need to. The expected sales volume is about around 50 to 200 pieces, right? So I take the maximum. Yeah. So you guys can see this actually is the 200 units. Which is same with our expected sales. Yeah, so from the 0, okay, we draw to the 200. Okay, you guys can understand, right? So, okay, how about this red line, which is the fixed cost and the not fixed cost, the variable cost? The variable cost plus fixed cost, which is the mixed cost lah. Yeah, so we need to get the 1,000. So fixed cost, right? Okay. So this fixed cost, then plus variable cost, which is the total. Because the total sales commission, the total sales is 200 unit. So I also calculate the maximum price, maximum variable cost. So the answer is 2,600 ringgit. So we use the mixed cost, then add with the variable cost, which is the 2,600. So we got 3,600. Then we need to start with the fixed cost, which is the unit of sales is 0. Then we draw to the 3,060. Okay. So this point is the CVP point, which is the sales and cost is around, not around, is same with our answer that we just now the calculation, which is this 1770. So also same with here. Then for the unit of sales is 59 units. So also same with the result at here. So for this area is the loss area, which is before the break-even point. Then after the break-even point is the profit area. Yeah. So this is my process for the CVP graph. I think maybe you guys will confused. No, yes or no? So far, okay. You guys understand my explanation?
Yes.
Sanghita also okay. No problem. Okay. So No question, we can move to the next part. Okay. So next part is SANGHITA, right?
Move to the D, question D.
Yeah. Do you want to show your slide or something?
Wait, I screen share. So in scenario 1, with the sale at 50 units, our total contribution margin is RM 815. Subtracting fixed cost of RM 1000, we face a loss of RM 150, leading to a negative operating leverage of negative 5.67. This means the company is highly sensitive to sales changes but in a risky position. Scenario 2, at 100 units sold, our contribution margin is RM 1,700 with an income from operating of RM 700. Here the operating leverage is 2.43, indicating high sensitivity to sales changes, where a small increase in sales can boost profit. In scenario 3, with 200 units, the contribution margins reach RM 3,400, resulting in an operating income of RM 2,400 and operating leverage of 1.42. This lower leverage show reduced sensitivity, making the company less risky as profit are more stable.
SANGHITA, can you move to below? Which means the sales of 50 units, that sale is no suitable, right?
Yeah.
Then the best one is the scenario 2. Is it?
Again,
The best, I mean,
scenario 2.
yeah, this is the
Okay.
best one. I mean,
Yeah,
which one is the best
I think scenario 3.
sales?
3
Or
because
scenario 3?
it is less risky as the profit are stable.
Okay, for me, no question more. So how about the others? Okay. So we move to next question.
Okay, so for next question is E. So the question says provide a recommendation on whether the company should participate in the sales carnival and justify my decision. So I think that the company should participate in the sales carnival if it selling at least 100 unit of jewelry, because if, the break-even point is 59 unit that we just now discussed, 59 unit to cover the fixed and variable costs. If the break-even point that is less than 559 unit, that the company will incur a loss. So the company will need to make a 59 and above unit to gain the profit. So the second justification is based on the analysis that D, that if the company sell 50 unit, then the company will have a loss of 150 ringgit. And if the company sells 100 unit, then the company will have 700 profit, and 115 unit, the company will have a profit of 550 ringgit. And if the company sells 200 unit, the company will have a profit of 2,400 ringgit. So consider all over that. If so consider all over that we can clearly show that the company cannot sell only 50 unit, that the company need to sell more 100 unit or more to gain the profit. So this is my justification on the question.
lah. So the 59 is the minimum, right? That, because that is for we want to achieve the break-even point only.
Yes, the 59 is no gain and no loss. If less than 59, the company will have the loss. So the company need to be above the 59 unit to make the gain or profit.
So, okay, we move to the last question. SANGHITA.
First, we need to calculate the required contribution margin, which is the sum of our fixed cost and the desired profit. In our case, the fixed costs are RM1000 and the desired profit is RM10000. The required contribution margin is 11,000. Next, we determine the number of units need to achieve the contribution margin. We do this by dividing the required contribution margin by the contribution margin per unit. Our contribution margin per unit is RM17. So RM11,000 divided by RM17 is equals to 647.06 units. So if we round out it, we need to sell 647 units to achieve a profit of RM10,000.
Okay, thank you. This one for me no question, because we also follow the formula in the slide, right?
Yes.
I think so. For me no question for this one. Waika and ATHIRAH also no question. Okay.
No.
Okay. So no more question. We finish it. So
Okay, so I think that now that no question and every part that we do is correct and everyone agree. So I think that we can continue to our presentation, the slide presentation.
Yeah. So when is the due date for this project? 14 or 13? I think before 12 we finish it. Okay. Any problem? Okay. So later I put the link for Canva in the WhatsApp group. Yeah. Then we just use the function of the Canva. You guys know, right? We can directly record the video then put in the Canva. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, maybe that's all. No more question, right? So far is everything okay, I think.
If you want to include caption in our video.
Oh, caption I think no need lah.
Okay.
Because if we need to put a caption, right, it's a very big, heavy process. Yeah, it's okay. Later I will edit the video.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so okay, thank you. So later you just send me this recording video to me. Okay. Through Telegram. Yeah, so I think that's all. Okay. Okay, we take one picture. Okay, so okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so thank you guys. Thank you all. Bye.